Welcome back. Today is day 51 of reading the Bible. I apologize for it being so long, but I don't really have any good excuses, but we're going to get straight into it. We are in Numbers chapters 31, 32, and 33. So, yeah, let's get into it. Numbers chapter 31. Moses sends forth 12,000 warriors who destroy Midianites. Ray divided in Israel, none in armies of Israel were lost. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Avenge the children of Israel and the Midianites. Afterward shalt thou be gathered unto thy people. And Moses spake unto the people, saying, Arm some of yourselves unto the war, and let them go against the Midianites, and avenge the Lord of Midian. Of every tribe 1,000 throughout all the tribes of Israel shall ye send to the war. So there were delivered out of the thousands of Israel 1,000 of every tribe, 12,000 armed for war. And Moses sent them to the war of 1,000 of every tribe, them and Phinehas the son of Eleazar, the priest, to the war with the holy instruments and the trumpets to blow in his hand. And they word against the Midianites as the Lord commanded Moses, and they slew all the males. And they slew the king of Midian beside the rest of them that were slain, namely Evi and Rechem and Zur and Hur and Reba. 5 kings of Midian, Balaam also the son of Beor, they slew with the sword. And the children of Israel took all the women of Midian captives and their little ones, and took the spoil of all their cattle, and all their flocks, and all their goods, and they burnt all their cities wherein they dwelt, and all their godly castles with fire, and they took all the spoil and all the prey, both of men and of beasts. And they brought the captives of the prey and the spoil unto Moses and Eleazar the priest, and unto the congregation of the children of Israel, unto the camp at the plains of Moab, which are by Jordan near Jericho. And Moses and Eleazar the priest, and all the princes of the congregation went forth to meet them without the camp. And Moses was wroth with the officers of the host, with the captains over thousands and captains over hundreds, which came from the battle. And Moses said unto them, Have ye saved all the women alive? Behold, these caused the children of Israel throughout the council of Balaam to commit trespass against the Lord in the matter of Peor. And there was a plague among the congregation of the Lord. Now therefore kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman that hath known man by lying with him. But all the women children that have not known a man by lying with him, keep alive for yourselves. And do ye abide with the camp 7 days. Whosoever hath killed any person, and whosoever hath touched any slain, purify both yourselves and your captives on the 3rd day and on the 7th day. And purify all your raiment, and all that is made of skins, and all work of goat's hair, and all things made of wood. And Eleazar the priest said unto the men of war which went to the battle, This is the ordinance of the law which the Lord commanded Moses. Only the gold and the silver and the brass and the iron, the tin and the lead, everything that may abide the fire, ye shall make it go through the fire, and it shall be clean. Nevertheless, it shall be purified with the water of the separation. And all that abideth not the fire ye shall make go through the water. And ye shall wash away your clothes on the 7th day, and ye shall be clean. And afterward ye shall come into the camp. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take the sum of the prey that was taken, both of man and of beast, thou and Eleazar the priest and the chief fathers of the congregation, and divide the prey into 2 parts between them that took the war upon them, who went out to battle, and between all the congregation. And levy a tribute unto the Lord of men of war, which went out to battle, 1 soul of 500, both of the persons, and of the beeves, and of the asses, and of the sheep. Take it of their half, and give it unto Eleazar the priest for an heave offering of the Lord. And of the children of Israel's half, thou shalt take 1 portion of 50 of the persons, of the beeves, of the asses, and of the flocks, and of all manner of beasts, and give them unto the Levites, which keep the charge of the tabernacle of the Lord. And Moses and Eleazar the priest did as the Lord commanded Moses. And the booty, being the rest of the prey which the men of war had caught, was 600,000 and 70,000 of 5,000 sheep, and 312,000 beeves, and 301,000 asses, and 32,000 persons in all, of women that had not known man by lying with him. And the half that which was portion of them that went out to war was in number 300,000 and 37,000 and 500 sheep. And the Lord's tribute of the sheep was 600 and 350, and the beeves were 30 and 6,000. of which the Lord's tribute was threescore and 12, and the asses were 30,500, of which the Lord's tribute was threescore and 1, and the persons were 16,000, of which the Lord's tribute was 32 persons. And Moses gave the tribute, which was the Lord's heave offering, unto Eleazar the priest, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the children of Israel's half, which Moses divided from the men that wared, the half that pertained unto the congregation, was 300,000 and 30,000. And 7,500 sheep, and 36,000 beeves, and 30,000 asses, and 500. And 16,000 persons, even the children of Israel's half. Moses took one portion of 50, both a man and a beast, and gave them unto the Levites, which kept the charge of the tabernacle of the Lord, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the officers which were over thousands of the host, the captains of thousands and captains of hundreds, came near unto Moses. And they said unto Moses, Thy servants have taken the sum of the men of war which are under our charge, and there lacketh not one man of us. We have therefore brought an oblation for the Lord, what every man hath gotten of jewels of gold, chains and bracelets, rings, earrings, and tablets, to make an atonement for our souls before the Lord. And Moses and Eleazar the priest took the gold of them, even all wrought jewels, and all the gold offering that they offered up to the Lord of the captains of thousands and of the captains of hundreds was 16,750 shekels. For the men of war had taken spoil every man for himself, and Moses and Eleazar the priests took the gold of the captains of thousands of hundreds, and brought it into the tabernacle of the congregation, for a memorial for the children of Israel before the Lord. Numbers chapter 32. Reuben and Gad and half the tribe of Manasseh received their inheritances east of Jordan. They covenant to join other tribes in conquering Canaan. Now the children of Reuben and the children of Gad had a very great multitude of cattle. And when they saw the land of Yazir and the land of Gilead, that, behold, the place was a place for cattle, the children of Gad and the children of Reuben came and spake unto Moses and to Eleazar the priest, and unto the princes of the congregation, saying, Atroth and Dibon and Jazir and Nimrah and Heshbon and Elilah and Shibam and Nebo and Beon, even the country which the Lord smote before the congregation of Israel, is a land for cattle, and thy servants have cattle. Wherefore said they, If we have found grace in thy sight, let this land be given unto thy servants for possession, and bring us not over Jordan. And Moses said unto the children of Gad and to the children of Reuben, Shall your brethren go to war, and shall ye sit here? And wherefore discourage ye the heart of the children of Israel from going over into the land which the Lord hath given them? Thus did your fathers when I sent them from Kadesh Barnea to see the land, for they went up unto the valley of Eshcol and saw the land. They discouraged the heart of the children of Israel, that they should not go into the land which the Lord had given them. And the Lord's anger was kindled the same time, and he sware, saying, Surely none of the men that came up out of Egypt from 20 years old and upward shall see the land which I swear unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob, because they have not wholly followed me, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite, and Joshua the son of Nun, for they have wholly followed the Lord. And the Lord's anger was kindled against Israel, and he made them wander in the wilderness 40 years, until all the generation that had done evil in the sight of the Lord was consumed. And behold, ye are risen up in your father's stead, an increase of sinful men, to augment yet the fierce anger of the Lord toward Israel. For if ye turn away from after him, he will yet again leave them in the wilderness, and ye shall destroy all this people. And they came near unto him and said, We will build sheepfolds here for our cattle, and cities for our little ones. But we ourselves will go ready armed before the children of Israel, until we have brought them unto their place, and our little ones shall dwell in the fenced cities because of the inhabitants of the land. We will not return unto our houses until the children of Israel have inherited every man his inheritance. For we will not inherit with them on yonder side Jordan forward, because our inheritance is fallen to us on this side Jordan eastward. And Moses said unto them, If you will do this thing, if you will go armed before the Lord to war, and will go all of you armed over Jordan before the Lord, until he hath driven out his enemies from before him. and the land be subdued before the Lord, then afterward ye shall return and be guiltless before the Lord and before Israel, and this land shall be your possession before the Lord. But if ye will not do so, behold, ye have sinned against the Lord, and be sure your sin will find you out. But build you cities for your little ones, and folds for your sheep, and do that which hath proceeded out of your mouth. And the children of Gad and the children of Reuben spake unto Moses, saying, Thy servants will do as my Lord commandeth. Our little ones, our wives, our flocks, and all our cattle shall be there in the cities of Gilead. But thy servants will pass over, every man armed for war, before the Lord to battle, as my Lord saith. So concerning them Moses commanded Eleazar the priest, and Joshua the son of Nun, and the chief fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel. And Moses said unto them, If the children of Gad and the children of Reuben will pass with you over Jordan, every man armed to battle before the Lord, the land shall be subdued before you. Then ye shall give them the land of Gilead for a possession. But if they will not pass over with you armed, they shall have possessions among you in the land of Canaan. And the children of Gad and the children of Reuben answered, saying, As the Lord hath said unto thy servants, so will we do. We will pass over armed before the Lord into the land of Canaan, that the possession of our inheritance on this side Jordan may be ours. And Moses gave unto them even to the children of Gad, and to the children of Reuben, and unto half the tribe of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, the kingdom of Shion, king of the Amorites, and the kingdom of Og, king of Bashan, the land with the cities thereof in the coast, even the cities of the country round about. And the children of Gad built Dibon, and Ataroth, and Aor, and Ataroth, Shaphan, and Jazer, and Jogabehah, and Beth Nimrah, and Beth Horon, fenced cities and folds for sheep. And the children of Reuben built Heshbon, and Elilah, and Kirjathaim, and Nebo, and Baal Meon, their names being changed, and Shibmah, and gave other names unto the cities which they builded. And the children of Machir, the son of Manasseh, went to Gilead, and took it, and dispossessed the Amorite which was in it. And Moses gave Gilead unto Machir, the son of Manasseh, and he dwelt therein. And Jair, the son of Manasseh, went and took the small towns thereof, and called them Hovath Jair. And Noba went and took Kenath, and the villages thereof, and called it Noba, after his own name. Oh, this is gonna be a hard chapter to read, because it's just a lot of names. Numbers chapter 33, review of Israel's journeys from Egypt to Canaan. They are commanded to drive out inhabitants of land. Any remaining inhabitants shall vex Israel. These are the journeys of the children of Israel, which went forth out of the land of Egypt with their armies under the hand of Moses and Aaron. And Moses wrote their goings out according to their journeys by the commandment of the Lord, and these are the journeys according to their going outs. And they departed from Ramses in the first month, on the 15th day of the first month. On the morrow after the Passover, the children of Israel went out with an high hand in the sight of all the Egyptians. For the Egyptians buried all their firstborn, which the Lord had smitten among them, upon their gods. Also the Lord executed judgments. And the children of Israel removed from Ramses, and pitched in Succoth, and they departed from Succoth, and pitched in Etham, which is in the edge of the wilderness. And they removed from Etham, and turned again unto Pi Hiroth, which is before Baal Zephon, and they pitched before Migdol. And they departed from before Pihoroth, and passed through the midst of the sea into the wilderness, and went 3 days' journey in the wilderness of Etham, and pitched Morah. And they removed from Morah, and came into Elim, and in Elim were 12 fountains of water, and 70 palm trees, and they pitched there. And they removed from Elim, and encamped by the Red Sea, and they removed from the Red Sea, and encamped by the wilderness of Sin. And they took their journey out of the wilderness of Sin, and encamped in Dophkah. And they departed from Dophkah, and encamped in Elush. And they removed from Elush, and encamped at Rephidim, where was no water for the people to drink. And they departed from Rephidim, and pitched in the wilderness of Sinai. And they removed from the desert of Sinai, pitched at Kirbath Hadavah. And they departed from Kibroth Hadavah and encamped at Hazeroth. And they departed from Hazeroth and pitched in Rithmah. And they departed from Rithmah and pitched at Ramon Perez. And they departed from Ramon Perez and pitched in Libnah. And they removed from Libnah and pitched at Rasah. And they journeyed from Rasah and pitched in Kehelatha. And they went from Kehelatha and pitched in Mount Shafir. And they removed from Mount Shafir and encamped in Harada. And they removed from Harada and pitched in Makaloth. And they removed from Makaloth and encamped at Tahath. And they departed from Tahath and pitched at Terah. And they removed from Terah and pitched at Mithka. And they went from Mithka and pitched in Hashmonah. And they departed from Hashmonah and encamped at Moseroth. And they departed from Moseroth and pitched in Beni Jacan. And they removed from Beni Jacan and encamped at Horhaggadad. And they went from Horhaggadad and pitched in Jotbathah. And they removed from Jotbathah and encamped at Ebronah. And they departed from Ebronah and encamped at Ezon-Gebir. And they removed from Ezon-Gebir and pitched in the wilderness of Zin, which is Kadesh. And they removed from Kadesh and pitched in the Mount Hor in the edge of the land of Edom. And Aaron the priest went up into the Mount Hor at the commandment of the Lord and died there. In the 40th year after the children of Israel were come out of the land of Egypt, in the first day of the 5th month. And Aaron was 120 years old when he died in Mount Hor. And King Arad the Canaanite, which dwelt in the south of the land of Canaan, heard of the coming of the children of Israel. And they departed from Mount Hor and pitched in Zalmonah, and they departed from Zalmonah and pitched in Punan, and they departed from Punan and pitched in Oboth, and they departed from Oboth and pitched in Ijabarim, and the border of Moab, and they departed from Im and pitched in Dibengad, and they removed from Dibengad and encamped in Almon Diblathaim, and they removed from Almon Diblathaim and pitched in the mountains of Abrium before Nebo, and they departed from the mountains of Abrium and pitched in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho. And they pitched by Jordan, and the Lord spake unto Moses, what the heck? And they pitched by Jordan from Beth Jismoth and unto Abel Shittim in the plains of Moab. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye are passed over Jordan into the land of Canaan, then ye shall drive out all the inhabitants of the land from before you, and destroy all their pitchers, and destroy all their molten images, and pluck down all their high places. And ye shall dispose the inhabitants of the land, and dwell therein, for I have given you the land to possess it. And ye shall divide the land by lot for an inheritance among your families, and to the more ye shall give the more inheritance, and to the fewer ye shall give the less inheritance. Every man's inheritance shall be in the place where his lot falleth, according to the tribes of your fathers ye shall inherit. But if ye will not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you, then it shall come to pass that the house which ye let remain of them shall be pricks in your eyes and thorns in your sides, and shall vex you in the land wherein ye dwell. Moreover, it shall come to pass that I shall do unto you as I thought to do unto them. Dang, so basically what happened was they took over a kingdom. It was a recap of all the lands they stayed in, and then... No. Well, yeah, that was one of them, but that was the last chapter. Then I kind of forgot what the middle chapter was. But always remember that Heavenly Father, Jesus Christ, love you, and I will see y'all in the next one. See ya.